So this is a compost heap slash raised bed, and basically extends 5 feet down, and here's the drain that feeds into it, so I can just feed water into the base. This is all, actually you can go straight down in there too. You'll notice I've got insulation all around it with these pine needles. You'll notice that it's slightly dipped down there to create a micro climate, and this is basically about a foot of sand on top of this, and at the bottom of this sand is actually cow manure. A couple bags, there's 3 bags of cow manure that is sitting on top of this. And there's just tons, like all this green stuff here, about the equivalent of this green stuff is all within this bed, mixed with browns. And I've been watering it with my urine dilution every day. So it's activated, plus I hosed it down one day, so I know that all the good stuff is happening. Now you can see that I'm actually working on the next one right here. And what I'm doing here is actually taking the humus layer, which is full of worms, all right, this top couple inches of layer, and I'm actually using that to spread on top. So this here basically is a bed that I made just from, the branches and twigs, by weaving it together, by putting in the ground cover, which is, this is all the pine needles all around. So here is my first one that I did a video on earlier, and this too is generating heat, and it gets sun through the trees up here. So this is going to be a big herb garden here, and I'm going to put in, I've got melon seeds I'm going to stick in here, and I'm going to put in tomato seeds. I'm going to let the melons kind of come up and over, the tomatoes grow up and over. So we'll see what's going to happen here. And I'm curious if I can keep the tomatoes, if the tomatoes will live. I've got tons of seeds. I've been collecting them, so if they die, they died. Not a big deal. But it's going to be an experiment. This is Foundup House, Florida, and this is going to be a place where you can come, practice building food forest, learn techniques that I've developed over the years, special kind of beds that I'm innovating and developing and testing and having fun with. We're going to put solar panels and build them for the roofs. And here's a really cool thing. By coming through our program, you're going to be able to launch your own Foundup house, convert your own house to get as near off the grid as legally possible, create your own water from water condensation, grow your own fish, your own chickens, your own food, and ultimately transform your house from being something that is unsustainable, like those houses all around us, to a house that is completely self-sustained. Because every house that we can convert into a Foundup house is a house that basically is helping the planet. It's helping to save the planet. And not only that, Foundup houses are like micro fab labs, because every Foundup house is going to have a CNC printer, a CNC router, a 3D printer. You'll be able to get trained, you'll get your Foundup certification, and it's going to come with a fully equipped garage with tools that you can rent to your neighbors and everything else. So there's a constant cash flow coming in, and everything is going to be basically provided through apps and other things via playfoundups.com. So come and play Foundups with me and help launch it by simply going to foundups.com and joining our crowdfunding campaign. Because without your support, we're not going to be able to launch Foundups. Foundups are a decentralized startup, selfless. Foundups are collectively owned. So by you coming to this house, you're actually getting equity in this house. Imagine a world when you drink a Coca-Cola, you're actually getting equity in Coca-Cola. When you buy an iPad or an iPhone, you're actually getting equity in that corporation. That is the peer-to-peer open corporation model that I've created by simply changing the bylaws and structuring it slightly different than how it is and making it selfless. You can learn more by visiting our FAQ on GitHub, or if you go to foundups.com, you can click on there. My name is Michael Trout, trying to save the planet together with Foundups.